it's Destiny Marie the CST, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video. Hopefully I don't mess up too much. I'm really not trying to edit a lot because I work full-time, I go to school full-time, so I'm just trying to edit the bare minimum. I don't really want to do a lot because my schedule is already booked up. So I've decided to just introduce my channel and talk about something that I'm familiar with. Hopefully I can have two, what's the word? I feel brain dead. Two audiences. One for Surg Tech and then one just for myself, because I plan to do a lot on this channel, like, you know, vlogging and just a little bit of everything. But so it's so easy to just, you know, introduce myself and talk about something that I have experience and knowledge of, and that's my career, of course, because I've been in this program for a year and it's been a journey. Yeah, I'm just gonna elaborate, I guess. So the position that I'm in today, I can just, you know, influence so many people, and all of you future CSTs that have questions about the program, just like I did when I was first starting or wanting to start this program. So I encourage you guys to really do your research because this program is major. You're going to be working before you work. So in school, if you have one job, you might as well say you got two. You work two full-time jobs because you're going to be working. And you're not even going to be getting paid yet. You're going to be working. Alright. I don't really want to scare you guys, but I'm just got to tell you these things that they don't tell you. Okay, so this program is really intense. As I said before, you know, my life before this program was very peaceful and joyful. Like, I didn't know how good my life was until I started this program. Like, I wanted to go whenever, however. Like, I just had everything made. And whenever I started this program, it took a lot for me to adjust and adapt to just like being like centered in this one area, not being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So that was a big drift, whatever. And considering that I drive an hour and 30 minutes for school, I don't have the luxury of just, I don't know, my life's just crazy 3 days a week working and going to school, but it's gonna pay off. So I'm not really worried about it. So yeah, the program, when you're doing your research, every 12 weeks you get 3 new classes. You don't get many breaks. What else? Make sure, you know, your job works around your schedule. I will suggest that. Luckily, I have had a lot of jobs, but each one of my jobs have worked around my schedule, and they've hired me knowing that I was in school, blah blah blah. So I strongly encourage you to make sure, you know, you have a plan and to just always keep looking for better opportunities, because just things just change. Things do change. Now here's a mess. I promise I tried to do it. I did straighten it today. I did. But I am gonna get it redone. Anyways, yeah. You don't get to pick your classes. Make sure the program is AVHES and KHEP. Make sure they're accredited by them. If not both, one or the other, just make sure that's there, because that is very important. You're going to need that for your certification exam. If your school isn't accredited by those, you can't sit for it, and you're going to need that if you want to continue your education. If you're just trying to do something, you know, they do have tech programs where it's like 9 months, and if you're in the military, They pay for it and pay to go to school, and they pay you while you're in school, so they just get that upper hand. But if you're not in the military, or you didn't serve, you don't get that opportunity. So you will be limited with jobs. I'm not trying to down it, like tech schools, it's cheaper, but just don't limit yourself when you're starting this career, because you're gonna need that. You have to be in the operating room, and you have to learn pharmacology. I'm taking that right now, and it's really intense, but you have to know that stuff. So whatever you're paying, like, it'll be worth it in the end, because you're gonna get the money back. But yeah, I strongly encourage you to choose the associate's degree route. It's definitely going to stand out here whenever you look for jobs and whenever you intern and extern. I'm not saying that with a tech degree or just a degree program you're limited, but it'll just take you a little bit longer. And just like, I don't know, I think I'm doing pretty good for my first video. Not trying to flatter myself, but doing better than I thought. And okay, I want to say 10 months ago, when I first started this program, I was working overnights. I worked overnights for 6 months, well, 5 months. I did not make it. I couldn't do it any longer. I didn't realize how hard I was working till I quit the job, and I was like, ooh, sunlight. Like, I can finally see sun. I'm not going to work in the dark. But I went to overnights because I quit my other job, Lucky's Market, and that job had me so tired of people. I was just like, you know what, like, I'm gonna work overnights. I don't want to deal with people. I'm tired of customer service. I was really tired of retail jobs and just dealing with rude people. So it forced me to go to overnights, and I had my fun. I got away from people. It was good. Life was good. And then, I don't know, I wanted to change, so stopped being an overnight baker. And what else? Oh yeah, I took off for like a month to find a healthcare job. I was like, I'll just take off and figure out what I'm gonna do, because I'd really like to get my foot in the door so I don't have to look for a job as hard. And I just wanted to be out of just working with food in general. So took a month off, got denied like 3 times. I would apply at like whatever came up on Advent Health. I would just apply, send my resume. Oh, sorry, you're not a consideration for this position. And then I was a consideration. And then 2 weeks later, I got like a no. So I was kind of like, oh, like almost. So I'll keep trying. And then my third one, I applied. Oh, we're still accepting. And then I even, I just came so close, but never made it. Long story short, after all the no's, you do get a yes. And now I'm here. I work at a doctor's office. It's cool. I like it. People are nice. I love the patients. They just want to know that someone's listening. So you'll have some patients come in, they're very talkative, and then there's some patients where, they're very sad. So I just try to, start conversations with them to lift them up, and I enjoy it. Because, you never know what people go through, or so I just try to make them feel as welcome as possible. I'm really proud to say that, because just make sure you're okay with adapting to changes a lot. You have to learn the surgeon, you have to figure out their preference card, you have to set the field up in the case. At the end of the day, it's about the patient, so you just can't be like, oh, well, like, you can't have that attitude in the healthcare. At the end of the day, it's about the patient, and your job and your responsibility is to make sure that they make it out alive and safe as they came in. So can't be selfish or, you know, just wanting to like wing things. You do have people's lives in your hands, so you have to take it very seriously. Oh, you have to study. Like, there's no way around it. You have to read. And honestly, it took me 6 months to realize that I have to read like every subtitle, you know, every word. It took me about 6 to 7 months to realize that. I just started reading because my classes are getting more intense. Like, I'm learning pharmacology, so I do read that. I do. And I've never read, honestly, I can honestly tell you guys, I've never read. I'm a skim reader, so my whole life I've kind of skim read and just procrastinated. But with this term, unfortunately, I can't do that. And I knew this day would come, so that's why I took advantage when I could. Like, a day that you miss is just a terrible bounce back, because it's hard to recover from that. Honestly, medical school is all about repetition. Like, just if you just got to bring your flashcards, whatever you got along with you, just to keep reviewing and reviewing. It's like cognition with the brain, and you just have to, did I say that right? I think it's cognition. I don't know. But yeah, repetition is important. I go to school with a lot of parents and, you know, single moms, just parents. They're making it. I take night classes, so after work, we all like, some of us get there an hour early and we all just, you know, an hour before the test, group study. We just kind of vent sometimes, like, you know, oh, you know, like, what are we gonna do? And you're just like, oh, I don't know. And they're like, oh, you know, you got it easy. You don't got no kids. I'm like, I am the kid. What do you mean? I'm working. I am the kid. Like, I'm in the same boat as y'all. Like, what do you, I work and I am the kid. Okay? But yeah, just seeing them like do things and get it all together, just, it's really exciting to see them do that. Because, you know, it's been a long time and they're just trying to get things together. So that's really exciting. And you meet some really good people in college. Like, they're very cool and chill. I encourage you to also make friends. You never know when, who knows, like Jessica, whatever you want to call the person, like, you never know when she got the answers or she can help you. You gotta work together in college. You really do. Like, we work a lot together. We always look out for each other. You gotta stick together in these programs. You can't just be all like neck sinking into your shoulders and stuff. You gotta be social, and I was never social till I got to college, because I realized that, like, you can't walk alone in college. You gotta walk with people. If you walk alone, like, I don't know, that's a long road. So you really gotta be social in this program. I remember it like it was yesterday. Like, this teacher, it was my second term or the end of my first term, and she was subbing for us, and she said prepare to fail, and I'm just like, what? Like, what are you even talking about? Like, what are you talking about? That just sounds so negative. She's like, I know it sounds bad, but, you know, like, just prepare to fail. And if you fail, just try again. And then that's when it kind of like made more sense. But prepare to fail, like, no one's ever gonna prepare to fail. Like, what do you mean? But now that I'm in the position I am right now, like, it's kind of making some sense right now. But I haven't failed any classes yet. Everything's been chill so far. And I'm just really excited for spring break. I haven't traveled in a year, so I will be vlogging that. I'm really excited to, you know, leave. It's been a while. Ready to taste the mountain altitude and the crisp air. But you know, like, if I could go back and do it all again, I would definitely, what would I do different? I don't know. Okay, I didn't even say, like, alright, I was the first one in this program. I was 3 months early with signing up. I had everything, you know, submitted in. Oh, that reminds me, I have to renew my FAFSA. But yeah, I was the first one in the program. I had missed, I could have been like 12 weeks earlier, but I had to sit out for that term because I was traveling with my job, and I already had a store opening to do. I was scheduled to do it, and I agreed to do it. So I was like, oh, you know, I can't do that one because I'm going to be out of town, and yeah. So things just happen when they're supposed to, I guess. But being 12 weeks earlier would have been good right now. Like, I wish I was just ready to be done, you know. But I do plan to go back to school. An assistant in the operating room makes 6 figures versus an assistant in the hospital, or, you know, a medical assistant, CNA, nurse assistant. They only make like 12 an hour. They make 15 to 16 with years of experience, but an assistant in the OR, they make bank. So I haven't fully decided if after I finish this program, if I just want to work part-time just to get some experience and then enroll right back into school, because my next program will only be like a year. Well, 9 months if I want to make it fast, but a year, that's the minimum. That I don't want to go over a year. But yeah, so really want to be a first assistant. People don't really talk about the highs and lows of college, so really excited about sharing those experiences as well, because you guys need to know these things. Like, you can't just walk in there like blind. Can't. Wow, it's 8:28. But yeah. I think I've said everything. I plan to make another video to talk more about my classes and like rating them from 1 to 10, like based off the intense level. It's Thursday. I'm off tomorrow. My mom has surgery. Hopefully I can be a witness to the prep and, you know, the prep of the surgery, and just be there to see how it is, because, you know, I'm gonna have to do that one day. But yeah, my mom's having surgery tomorrow. It's nothing too intense though, but she's gonna be fine. But yeah, excited to meet the people and, you know, just be there for my mom, of course. It's kind of so close to home, like it's really close to home because, you know, this is my career. So it's ironic how this just suddenly happened while I'm in school, and whenever they're discussing things, like, I actually understand them. I can actually understand them and know, like, what's gonna happen next. Yeah, so I'm going to Colorado next month, so I will be vlogging that trip. I'm really excited just to give it another try with this videoing thing. But it's Friday. I'm excited. Oh, it's not Friday. It's Thursday, but it's my Friday because I don't work tomorrow. So yeah, I'm excited for what's to come, and most of all, just excited about this YouTube channel. Like, yay! So yeah, I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye bye.